Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that can be pretty scary for car owners. Engine knocking. It's that unsettling sound that makes you think your engine is about to explode. But what exactly is engine knocking, and what does it mean for your car? In this video we'll dive deep into the world of engine knocking. We'll explore what causes it, the different types of knocking, and what you can do if you hear it coming from your engine. We'll also talk about some common misconceptions about knocking, and how to prevent it from happening in the first place. So, if you've ever heard that ominous knocking sound from your engine, or if you just want to learn more about this important topic, then stick around. We're going to get to the bottom of engine knocking and help you keep your car running smoothly. An engine knock is a metallic pinging or rapping sound that comes from the engine. It's often described as sounding like marbles rattling around in a can. The sound can vary in intensity and frequency, depending on the severity of the problem. An engine knock is a serious problem that can indicate several different issues. Here are some of the most common causes. When the engine oil level is low, the moving parts of the engine don't get enough lubrication. This can cause the metal parts to rub against each other, creating a knocking sound. The engine bearings are responsible for supporting the crankshaft and connecting rods. If a bearing panel fails, it can cause the crankshaft to move excessively, which can also create a knocking sound. The crankshaft is supposed to move up and down slightly, but if there is too much axial play, it can cause the crankshaft to hit the sides of the engine block, creating a knocking sound. The torque converter and flex plate are responsible for transferring power from the engine to the transmission. If either of these components is damaged, it can cause a knocking sound. The repair for engine knock depends on the underlying cause. In some cases, simply adding more engine oil may be enough to solve the problem. However, if the problem is more serious, it may require major engine repairs. There are a few other engine noises that can sound similar to engine knock. Here are a few of the most common. An engine rattle is a high-pitched, metallic sound that can be caused by a variety of things, such as loose spark plugs, a loose timing chain, or a worn-out valve train. Engine knock is a serious problem that should not be ignored. If you hear a knocking sound coming from your engine, it's important to take your car to a mechanic as soon as possible to have it diagnosed and repaired. Hey everyone, today we're diving into a topic that can send shivers down any car owner's spine. Engine knocking. That ominous sound, like something seriously wrong under the hood, can leave you wondering what's causing it and whether you should pull over immediately. So let's get to the bottom of this. What exactly is engine knocking, and what are the potential culprits behind it? Imagine the timing chain as the conductor of your engine's orchestra. It keeps everything in perfect rhythm, ensuring the valves open and close at precisely the right moments. But when this chain gets loose, it throws off the timing, causing the pistons to collide with the valves. This collision creates that telltale knocking sound. The phaser is another key player in the engine's symphony. It adjusts the timing of the valves for optimal performance. However, if it malfunctions, it can lead to erratic valve timing, resulting in knocking. Sometimes the culprit isn't the engine itself, but rather a loose heat shield. These shields protect surrounding components from the engine's heat. But when they come loose, they can vibrate and rattle, mimicking the sound of engine knocking. Interestingly, engine knocking can occur with both a running and a stopped engine. If you hear knocking while the engine is running, it's likely due to internal issues like those mentioned above. However, if the knocking persists even after you've turned off the engine, it could be a sign of a problem with the connecting rods or crankshaft bearings. Just like our bodies need proper lubrication, so does your engine. Insufficient engine oil can lead to increased friction between moving parts, resulting in knocking. Regularly checking your oil level and ensuring timely oil changes are crucial for preventing this issue. Over time, the components of your engine's valve train, like the lifters and rocker arms, can wear down. This wear can cause excessive clearance, leading to knocking sounds. The pistons and wrist pins are responsible for converting the combustion energy into power. If these components become worn or damaged, they can create knocking noises. An exhaust leak can also mimic the sound of engine knocking. This occurs when there's a hole or crack in the exhaust system, allowing gases to escape before they reach the muffler. This is a question that requires careful consideration. While driving with a slight knocking sound might not immediately cause catastrophic damage, it's crucial to get it checked out by a mechanic as soon as possible. Ignoring the issue could lead to more severe problems and costly repairs down the road. Remember, your engine is the heart of your car. Taking care of it by addressing any knocking sounds promptly will ensure it keeps running smoothly for miles to come.